Welcome, Medfield, town of Medfield. Joining us here. We're just underway in the second round of the MIAA state tournament in Brockton, Massachusetts. Medfield taking on Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard breaking out of their own zone after a small scoring bid by Medfield. Down around the net. Over to the net, around the corner. Martha's Vineyard picks it up, blocked by Hirschfeld. Breaks out with Lawler, number 3. Lawler's over the line, shoots. Glove saved by Martha's Vineyard, tie up. Face off to the right of the goalie down in the Martha's Vineyard end. Line change by both teams coming out on the ice for Medfield. There's 22, Jack Scannell. Center and John McLean on the right wing, and Ben Russo on the left with Matt Kroll and Will Murphy on defense. Martha's Vineyard wins the draw, goes over and down in the corner. Medfield comes out with it. Thomas comes out, throws him a shot. Russo has it over to Scannell. He misses it, gets hit. Over to Kroll, bounces out down to the Medfield end. Picked up by Murphy coming around the net. Murphy puts it up to Russo. Russo backs it out. Scannell picks that one up, comes back around his own net, cuts in front. Got some speed coming out of the zone. Comes across, knocked down, no call there. Scannell dumps it back in and they go for a line change. On the ice for Medfield, number 5, Matt Dresens, number 9, Tyler Hagan, and number 10, Brett Thomas. Murphy pinches in, holds it in to the center ice, dumps it in deep. Dresens comes across. Hagan keeping it in, dumps it in deep. Thomas and Dresens on the forecheck. Picks it off. Dresens got it out front, drives across, no one's there. Martha's Vineyard breaks it out. Hagan working that. Robert Trieber breaks it in deep. He's the first guy on it. Steals the puck. Martha's Vineyard picks it up. Puck goes out of play, hits the screen. It'll be a face-off to the left of the Martha's Vineyard goalie. It's a good shift by those guys. Medfield comes out with a line change with Lawler, Trieber, and Hirschfeld. Lawler 3, Trieber 8, Hirschfeld 14. Robert Trieber on the point, number 2, and Nigel Reef, number 18. Dumps it around, Trieber squeezes it. Medfield regroups, comes down her end. Matt Trieber hustling. Down. Lawler's down, picking it up. Dumps it around to Trieber in his own zone. Trieber back into Lawler. Comes around his own net. Bangs it back away. Triple team by up to his brother Matt Trieber. Matt takes it, number 8. Tries to regroup. Over to Reef. Reef takes it up, got some skating room. Puts it up onto Matt Trieber. Misses the pass, does good forecheck, gets the puck back, hits Lawler in the slot. Lawler gets backhander, misses. Tries to feed the point, out to the point. Lawler gets it loose, tied up. Medfield's coming out strong today. They look like they want this one. It's going to be a tough one, and they look like they're ready to play, so that's a good start. Line change for both teams. Got to keep an eye on number 14 here for Martha's Vineyard, the leading scorer in the state. 47 assists, 30-something goals, leading the state with like 70-something points. Quick shot out front. Quick tie-up by Martha's Vineyard. Scannell in there digging away. Face off to the left of Martha's Vineyard goalie. Scannell takes that face off, and Martha's Vineyard wins that one. Back out, Murphy keeps it back in, dumps it in deep. Scannell has it behind the net. Here comes Thomas to pick it up. Or Johnny McLean actually controls it, dumps it back around. McLean forechecks, that goes up and over, nope. Here comes Martha's Vineyard on a break. Kroll takes the body, nice play there. Murphy picks it up. Back over to Kroll. Kroll brings it up to the point. Tries to get it out. Russo can't squeeze it. Scannell takes it, wraps it around. Trying to be held in there. McLean plays the body on the boards. Puck is trying to be dug out. Martha's Vineyard keeps it in. Up to Scannell, and there he goes with Kroll. Matty Kroll with him. Scannell's got some speed, goes around, loses an edge, and takes fall. Kroll holds it in, back to Scannell. Shot wide. Martha's Vineyard has some room to skate it out here. Dresden tries to make the hit. Up goes Reef, coming over the line. Taking it in deep. Might have him beat, hits it out front. Another shot, no, a great save. Lou Capucci had a great opportunity there and right in the slot. The goalie made a nice save on that one. Looked like a lot of open net. Unfortunately, he put it right on his pad. Face off to the left. Medfield carrying the play a little bit here in the early going. Hope they can keep it up and put some in the net. Martha's Vineyard contains the draw. Robert Treba holds it back in, dumps it down deep. Got Capucci and Dresden's around for that. Out to the center ice, controlled by Reef. Looking, puts it up. Martha's Vineyard dumps it back in, blocked by Treba. Martha's Vineyard still has the puck, doing a nice job of the body. Hagen working hard, dump behind the midfield net. Martha's Vineyard tries to get it out to the point. It's a slow roller, stays in the zone. Treba gets it again, comes around to Reef. Reef's got it. Takes it out front, and it's picked up here by number 5, Matty Dresens. Dresens dumps it back in, midfield going for a line change. Comes Matt Treba, Justin Hirschfeld, and Pat Lawler changing for Medfield. Puck hits out of the zone, face off down in the Martha's Vineyard end to the right of the goalie. If you're just joining us, we are here at the MIAA State Hockey Tournament for the boys varsity. Second round, it's Medfield against Martha's Vineyard, and the score is 0-0 at the first period. 10 minutes to go in the first. Medfield's had a lot more shots on net than Martha's Vineyard. Can't put it in yet. Medfield controlling the play down low. Treba snaps it out front to Lawler, misses. Vineyard breaking out of the zone here. Breaks it to the neutral zone. Murphy intercepts it, dumps it back in deep. Same thing the other way. Hirschfeld gets it, pushes it down to Murphy. Murphy gets it, pushes it up to number 4, Matty Kroll. He takes it, dumps it in deep. Line change going on for Medfield. Puck hits the net again, netting again. Should be a face-off to the left of the Martha's Vineyard goalie. It is 9:21 left in the first period, and the score is tied 0-0. Medfield High School against Martha's Vineyard High School. Face-off by Jack Scannell. Takes that face-off. Martha's Vineyard wins that one also. Nigel Reef takes it, bounces it back out. Martha's Vineyard coming through the neutral zone, taps it up. Controlled by Medfield. Treba has it. Snaps it back out. Shot on down in on Graham. Reef picks it up. Tips it up to the center. There goes Russo all alone on a breakaway. Here it goes. Initial save by the goalie. And here comes Martha's Vineyard right now, number 14. Leading goal scorer in the state, Tyler Araujo, I believe. Martha's Vineyard. Treba gets the puck behind his own net, puts it over to Reef. Reef looking for someone to pass to. Ruzo's open, puts it behind him. Martha's Vineyard dumps it back in the zone. Treba picks it up again. Let's try this again. Back to Reef, back to Treba. Treba all the way up to Dresens. Dresens breaks over the neutral zone. Takes a snapshot on goal. Goalie ties it up. Medfield will take that face-off to the right of the Martha's Vineyard goalie. A little pushing and shoving there at the end. Well, Medfield's put a lot of pressure on Martha's Vineyard. They've weathered the storm so far. Hopefully Medfield can pop one in pretty quickly here. 19, Capucci takes the face-off, barks it out. Here comes Martha's Vineyard on a break, 2-on-2. Pick it up in the zone, dump it in deep. Graham pushes it to the side. Murphy picks it up. Over to Kroll. Kroll's got some room to skate. He hits off. He goes for for Capucci right in the middle, and Lou misses the pass. Icing call. Face off back down in the midfield zone next to the right of Danny Graham. And we got Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Trieber with Kroll and Murphy on the point. Lawler ties that one up, still in the sticks. And Hirschfeld, Trieber breaks it out over to Kroll, Kroll to Hirschfeld. Back to Kroll. Kroll loses it. Back to Murphy. Nice pass out front. Danny Graham makes a nice save. Icing call. Nice bid by Martha's Vineyard on a breakout in their own zone by Medfield. Couldn't hold the line there. So we got Scannell, Russo, and McLean here with Robert Trieber and Nigel Reef. Medfield's coming out awful strong, and then Martha's Vineyard's starting to play up to him. Here goes Russo breaking out. He's got Scannell on the far side. He's open. Scannell passes over down, takes a low shot, kicks it back out front. No one's there. Nigel Reef gets it. Ben Russo dumps it in deep. Tries to hold it in. Martha's Vineyard ticks it out. Trieber dumps it back in the deep. Martha's Vineyard tries it again. We got Scannell and McLean on the forecheck here, trying to pin him in deep. Gets it up to center ice. Matt Dresden skates a puck, carries it in deep, loses it. Reef gets it back in the midfield zone, tries to hit on the middle. Delayed offsides. Medfield got a clear. Back at you. Martha's Vineyard coming over the offensive line, trying to get rid of it. Medfield playing the body nicely, which is good. Clears it out to new center ice, neutral zone. Medfield gets it. Hagen coming in on a break. No one there. Dresden's hacking away out front. Tied up. Martha's Vineyard, a couple extra pushes. Puck was in Matt Dresden's skates. He couldn't really get it out. He had his head down. He couldn't really find it. So there's 5:57 left in the first period here. If you're just joining us, you're looking at the state tournament. Medfield's in the second round against Martha's Vineyard High School, and the score is 0-0 at this point. Medfield has kind of dominated the first 10 minutes of the game here, but has nothing to show for it. Murphy gets the puck. Martha's Vineyard dumps it down deep. Murphy takes it over to Kroll. Kroll up to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld fans on the shot. And Graham grabs it. Face off to the right of Graham. Change of defense for Medfield. Robert Trieber coming out with Nigel Reef. And Lawler number 3, Hirschfeld 14, and Trieber number 8. Medfield kind of wins that face-off, but loses control of it. Scramble in the back, couple of battles going on to gain control of the puck. Medfield does come out with it. Trieber comes out with it. Kind of weak pass up and gets picked off by Martha's Vineyard. Gets control again, back over to Matt Trieber. Matt keeps driving. Puck is still loose down there. Trieber comes out of it with control. Goes to pass to the slot man, and unfortunately it's picked off by Martha's Vineyard. McLean grabs it, loses control. And Martha's Vineyard makes them pay. Taps it in. It's 1-0 Martha's Vineyard. The bad play by Medfield, playing with the puck in their own zone and got lost there right in the slot. It's all right. 5:02 left in the first period. It's Medfield 0, Martha's Vineyard 1. Scannell on the center, Russo on the right, McLean on the left, Dresden's on the left. Scannell gets a hold of that one. Shot on net. Martha's Vineyard ties it up. Got a break in the action here. It's Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. first period of the MIAA state tournament, second round play. Medfield wins that draw down to Kroll, shoots a low one. Russo gets it, shoots it wide. Kroll pinches in to keep it down deep. Does a good job there. Medfield tries to hold it. Icing call. Face off back down the other end for down the Martha's Vineyard end to the left of the goaltender. Martha's Vineyard goalie has been tested pretty good so far. He's made some great saves, and we'll probably put a lot in his belly to make him look a little stronger too. So here we go with Lou Capucci taking the face off with Brett Thomas and Tyler Hagan, and Treber and Murphy on the points here. Treber and Reef, excuse me. Pucci contains that, dumps it back down deep, misses the midfield. No icing. One ref's waving it off, the other one blows the whistle, so I guess it is an icing. We'll break in the action. There's 4:12 left in the first period here. And Martha's Vineyard goes for a quick late line change. Medfield stays with their same group out there. It's Capucci, Hagan, and Thomas with Treber and Reef on the points. Martha's Vineyard is a very good passing team. Robert Treber does a nice play, gets away from the puck. They had a high sticking call, the delayed call, and Martha's Vineyard touches it, face off back down the other end. Medfield gets control of the puck. Martha's back around the zone. Medfield has it out front, misses it, it rolls all the way down the midfield end. Graham comes out there. Reef puts it back up the ice, back out to Lawler. Treber picks it up at center ice, almost goes through. Lawler tries to squeeze it. Hirschfeld picks it off there. Treber picks it back up, he heads back up. Treber looks a little shaken up by that hit. He's going to the bench. Back out. Hirschfeld picks up a head of steam and heads over the ice. Gets over the center ice and dumps it back in. Dresden's battling in the corner there. Loses control. Martha's Vineyard breaks out. Back over to Kroll. Kroll gets in tight and dumps it. Tries to get it deep. Doesn't quite work. Martha's Vineyard. Kroll gets it back on the point. Snaps a shot. Does not get through the defense. Gets cleared to the neutral zone. Kroll will be back to pick it up. Dumps it up. Martha's Vineyard picks it up. Scannell back checks nicely there. Back into the neutral zone. Russo forecheck and Scannell holds the puck. Dumps it. Puck all the way around. Scannell does a block, tries to block it. Kroll dumps it back in. Midfield's got to clear and change. Danny Graham makes a little save, throwing over that. Looked like it was wide, might have let it go, but always better to be a little safe here. Face off to the right of Graham. There's 2:13 left in the first period. If you're just joining us, it's Medfield 1, Martha's Vineyard nothing. Excuse me. Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. Face off goes into the corner. Looks like a little scrum here, so the ref's telling him to move the puck. Got Thomas in there. Martha's Vineyard comes out with it and makes a save there. Another face off to the right of the Danny Graham, Medfield goaltender. Let's go with Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Trieber back out. Robert Trieber on defense, and Nigel. Midfield's got to work on those face-offs. They're lighting up a lot of shots off of the face-offs. Midfield, Trieber pushes it around the net, comes back up, back around the corner of the reef. Hirschfeld comes back and helps out. Trieber tries to clear it out front to Matt Trieber. He goes up to Robert Trieber. Robert gets it over the net and dumps it back in. Ducks Devin, avoids that hit. Hirschfeld gets it around the net, comes around the net, puts it out to the point. No lane there. Lawler dumps it in deep, picks it up. Martha's Vineyard had a little floater out there, number 14, Tyler Araujo. Quite the goal scorer here. They got to put a hold on him, and Nigel Reith did a good job there. Got 1:17 left in the first. Medfield is trailing 1-0. Face off down to the right of the Martha's Vineyard goalie. Medfield's not playing a bad game here. They just need a couple of breaks and put a couple of pucks in the net. Time will tell. Nice stop. Murphy takes it. Nice recovery there. Russo picks that up. Scannell gets that. Dresens picks that one up. Back out to the point. The shot off, blocked by the defense, broken out. Martha's Vineyard's got control of the puck. Dresens knocks him off his feet. Russo tips it in. Murphy picks it up over to Kroll. He's got some ice room. He can skate. There he goes. Over the ice. Nice low shot. .31 seconds left in this period. Puck in the neutral zone. Martha's Vineyard on the line change. Switches it up. Dumps it in on Graham. Pushes it to the side. Kroll pushes it back around. Lawler comes out with that to center ice. 13 seconds left. Capucci trying to win that battle. Trieber gets it. He gets a shot off. He shoots it over to gets another control. Midfield has it behind the net. Take the shot. Midfield scored right at the end. Just a second after the buzzer, though. Does not count. At the end of one, folks, it is Medfield 1. Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. There we are, underway in the second period here. If you're just joining us, it's the second round of the MIAA state tournament. And Medfield is trailing Martha's Vineyard High School 1-0. The start of the second period here. Hirschfeld dumps it in on the Vineyard goalie. Lawler is in on the forecheck. Comes around the corner, starts banging a little bit. Hirschfeld has that. Comes out front, dumps it back down to Lawler. Lawler misses that one. Comes across. Trieber tries to pick it off. Floating around. Martha's Vineyard comes out of it. Martha's Vineyard avoids a check there. The next one goes by. Matt Trieber dumps it over to Reef. Reef dumps it down to Hirschfeld. Hit by the referee. Robert Trieber picks it up. Passes over to Reef, the defenseman. Reef's up over to Lawler. Lawler's got a break here. Lawler dumps it in deep. Medfield on the line change. There's Matty Kroll with a little bit of ice room. Now it's coming over the center ice mark. That's Robert Trieber, actually. Russo picks it up at center. McLean gets it back. Scannell picks it off. Tries to go on the boards. It's blocked up again. McLean knocks it back down. Martha's Vineyard takes it, tries to hit a pass in the neutral. Medfield forechecking well, coming out to start this period. McLean picks it up. Goes for the pass and misses it. Breakout. Martha's Vineyard dumps it down in gets a line change to some of their guys. Pushes it back out. McLean's got some skating room up front. Cuts it towards the middle. Tries to hold it back in. Scannell gets it down low. Dresden's going to the net. Scannell tries the short side, misses the net. Dresens takes it from there, passes out front, kicked up to Martha's Vineyard in the middle, bounces out the icing called off. Kroll's Treber's back there. Gets it up the boards to Capucci. Capucci gets it, pulls it tight. It's coming out of the zone, tips it up to Hagen. Hagen dumps it in deeper. Offsides, Medfield. Break in the action, second period here at 12:30 left in the second. It's Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. Face-off will be at center ice. On the ice for Medfield. Going for a line change right now. We got Treber, Hirschfeld, and Lawler coming out with Kroll and Murphy on the D. Hirschfeld picks it up, takes it down deep, uses his speed, throws it on net. Puck is loose. Martha's Vineyard got it in their own goal, trying to get it out. Nice block by Murphy. Hits Treber, it's offsides. Midfield looking to change their defense. Out comes Treber and Reef. Forwards are staying put. Lawler, number 3. Pat Lawler, number 14. Justin Hirschfeld, number 8. Matt Treber. Hirschfeld gets it around, comes around the point, takes a shift, tries to get the shot off. It's blocked. Martha's Vineyard breaks it back out. Midfield gains a line. Back up to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld over to Treber. Vineyard walking in again for a shot. Puts it in and misses. Medfield awful lucky on that one. Right out. Nice block. Scannell goes down. Battle behind. Medfield comes out with it. Comes Scannell up the ice. It's Russian. Comes over the offensive line. Shoot. Nice defense. Got it again. Misses by a mile. Puck goes up into the net. Whistle's going to be outside the zone. Jack just shot that and the puck got away from him, so the face-off will be in the outside of the Martha's Vineyard zone here. With Scannell, McLean, and Russo. Kroll and Murphy on defense. Russo's in on the forecheck. Goes in there hard, and puck is tied up in there. Midfield waiting for it to come out. Pops out to the center, and there goes Martha's Vineyard on the break. Nice play by Kroll to hold it in. Midfield throws it out front, picked off by Martha's Vineyard, no one there. Kroll gets it back up to Scannell. Scannell dumps it in deep. McLean first one on it. Puck goes up into the stands. Face-off to the left of the Martha's Vineyard goalie with 10:39 left in this second period. Still Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. We got Dresens, we got Capucci, Dresens, and Thomas. Martha's Vineyard punches it up to the top. Treber gets control of that one, hits it out. Got a little bit of a break here with Thomas and Dresens. Thomas takes it wide, misses the net. Nice shot on net by Martha's Vineyard and cleared out by Matty Kroll. Nice play there. Medfield battling in the corner. Gets it out towards the neutral zone. Little line change here for Medfield. Martha's Vineyard coming back up. Treber gets that. Martha's Vineyard dumps it out front. No one's there. There comes Hirschfeld down the strip. Cuts in the middle. Got the pack that lets pass out front. It's out front. No one there to help. Midfield can't squeeze and they take off. Icing for Martha's Vineyard on a little survival there. 9:20 left in this second period. We're still looking at Medfield trailing by a goal here. We got Trieber, Lawler, and Hirschfeld out on the forwards. We got Murphy and Kroll on the defense. Lawler takes that, wins it back to Kroll, doesn't have time to shoot, dumps it in deep. Over to Hirschfeld on the other side, back over to Trieber. Trieber down to Lawler. Martha's Vineyard intercepts that, shoots it around to Murphy. Murphy's got some time and space. Lawler picks it up, bounces it back out. Murphy got it at the point. Takes a fake, over to Trieber. Trieber to Kroll. Kroll's heading in. Takes it in. Lawler battling for that one. Trieber trying to help him. McLean gets it. Over to Murphy. Murphy shoots. Oh, nice. Martha's Vineyard ties that one up. Big scrum in front of the net there. Martha's Vineyard trying to protect their goalie. Medfield doing a nice job putting some pressure on there. Really need to get one in here. Totally outplaying them. They just can't get the puck in the net today. 8:38 left in the second period. It's still Martha's Vineyard 1, Medfield nothing. If you are just tuning in, this is the MIAA state playoffs, second round of the playoffs. It's Medfield High School against Martha's Vineyard High School. Trieber tries to keep it in. Reef does a save. McLean's got the puck, deals it back to Trieber. Trieber goes for a two-lane pass. It gets picked off. Martha's Vineyard shoots. Graham kick save. Back behind the net. Puck goes up into the net again. Thank God they have this net here. It's gone up there about 10 times. Medfield coming out with a line change with Thomas, Dresens, and Hagen on the forwards. Kroll and Murphy on defense here. 8:13 left in the second. Medfield protects the front of the net well, gets it out of the zone, breaks it up. Picked off by Martha's Vineyard. Dresens makes a nice effort there. Martha's Vineyard dumps it back into the Medfield zone. Thomas gets it, bounces it out. It gets out to the neutral zone. Picked off. Over to Martha's Vineyard. Ford gets it in, dumps it in deep. Thomas gets it back out into the neutral zone. Hagen goes for the fake. Number 12 comes right up over the top. Puck goes rising. Medfield holds that in. Tips it out. Nice play by Martha's Vineyard trying to tuck it in the short side. Doesn't work. Medfield ices it. 6:58 left here in the second period. If you're just joining us, it's the MIAA state playoff tournament. In the second round of the tournament, Medfield got here by beating Quincy High School 6-2. Martha's Vineyard got here by beating Sandwich 2-1 in overtime. And Martha's Vineyard's got a 1-0 lead at this point. Medfield controls that draw. Reith gets that, brings it up, takes it deep. Lawler picks it up. Hirschfeld behind him, takes it to the center. Trieber has that, controls the puck, keeps it in, dumps it in down deep. There's Matt Trieber. Matt Trieber shoots it. Goalie holds the small side. Martha's Vineyard goalie's been playing good. He's been making a lot of stops, keeping these guys in. They've taken a lot of shots on him. Medfield going for a line change here. Face off to the right of the Martha's Vineyard goaltender. 6:36 left in the second. It's Scannell taking the face off with Russo and McLean. He's kind of lost in the skates. Goes to the Martha's Vineyard end. He holds on. Tries to keep it out. Robert Trieber keeps it in. Medfield's got a delayed offside. Had to clear back out. Reset themselves up. kicks the puck and the goalie wasn't ready. That was an easy one, actually. Nice shot by Jack. Ties this game up 1-1. Martha's Vineyard goalie, I'm sure he wants that one back. That was a one he should have had. He's made some tremendous saves tonight, and I'm sure he wants that one back. But nice turnover, just very similar to the Martha's Vineyard goal they got. Medfield turned it over in their own zone. This kid went in and shot. Same thing for Jack. Goal by Jack Scannell. Here we go. We got a little bit of air. Hirschfeld takes it over, got the puck, snaps it in and scored! Medfield, 2 quick ones. Medfield 2. Martha's Vineyard 1. Nice goal by Justin Hirschfeld. Takes it off the face-off, goes in and beats him high. He's been on scholarship a long time now. Let's go, boys. The big crowd momentum here for Medfield. 2 quick goals in about 40 seconds to take the lead 2-1, and they got a great student body here, and they're living it up here, so it's great to see. Got a timeout in the action. 6 minutes left in the second period. Medfield 2, Martha's Vineyard 1. All right, here we are, face off at center ice. We have Lawler, Trieber, and Hirschfeld, and Kroll and Murphy on defense. Hirschfeld gets the puck, comes over the line again, takes another shot. The goal, puck is loose. There's a mad scramble. Oh, a little extra force from Martha's Vineyard. Doesn't look like any call there. Looks like both teams are going for a line change here. 5:53 left in the second. It's Medfield 2, Martha's Vineyard 1. Jack Scannell, Ben Russo, John McLean are the forwards. Matty Kroll, Will Murphy defense. Kroll, Murphy gets it, takes a shot, goes up into the crowd. 5:49 left in the second. Scannell ready for that face-off. Ref waves the Martha's Vineyard guy out in replacement. Scannell. Oh, nice pass out front, no one there. McLean has the puck in the corner. Good. Keeps going, taking it around, keeps control. Russo helping him out. Up the middle. No icing on that one. Kroll gets it around the corner, back over to Kroll. Tries to flick it out. McLean flicks it up to Scannell. Scannell's got it going. Dump it in for a line change. Hirschfeld, Lawler, and Trieber out for this one. Defense changing up to Robert Trieber, Nigel Reef. Face off center ice here, went into the bench. Reef's on that one. Hirschfeld picks that one up. Medfield's done a good job so far on Martha's Vineyard's leading scorer, number 14, Tyler Arugio. He got an assist on the first goal, but they've held him in check. Medfield dumps it in deep and starts a forecheck going after it. Martha's Vineyard coming out, dumps it down deep. That should be icing now. Ref calls it off. Battle in the corner for the puck. We'll pop it out front. No pass, keeping Medfield doing a good job keeping the puck towards the boards, protecting those passing lanes to the goal. Still battle out front. Nice pass over, nice poke, nice work by Trieber. Lawler's got the puck, takes a draw over to Trieber. Can't find it. Still working. Martha's Vineyard goes the other way, dumps it down deep. No icing there. Reef back to get it. Wing's not replaced yet. Nice pass down low. Kroll stops it, kicks it back out top. Back right back in. Reef picks it up on the other side. He'll zing that one out. Stopped at Martha's Vineyard. Rolls into neutral zone. Matt Dresden's hustling to get it. Picked off right here. Dresden's. Tyler Hagen down front. Another tip. Capucci has it in the corner. Dumps it over. Hagen gets it on the other side. Tries to dump it deep. Not effectively, and out to Kroll. Kroll dumps it towards the neutral zone. Scannell back on it. Or Capucci, rather. Back out to Kroll. Got a great shot. Rips one. And Medfield goes for the rebounds, and they pay for it. That's all right. That's what they're supposed to do. Break in the action here, folks. It's 2:58 left in the second period. If you're just joining us, you're joining Medfield varsity men's hockey in the state tournament, in the second round of the tournament, playing Martha's Vineyard High School. It's Scannell, Ben Russo, and John McLean forwards. Medfield wins that draw, but loses the puck. We got a little speed there from Martha's Vineyard. Nice rush. Doesn't get the shot off. Medfield does a nice job pushing him to the side. Here comes McLean. Can't get by. Medfield picks it up. Russo picks it up. Tries to get to Scannell. Dumps it back deep. McLean's going to be there to cut it off. McLean picks it up. It's actually the first penalty of the game. A little bit of boarding. 2:28 left in the game. 2:28 left in the period. Boarding call on John McLean. Medfield will be shorthanded. It's 2:28 left. First. Crowd's not really agreeing with this call. I don't think many people are, but it is what it is. Face-off will be down in the Medfield zone, and Martha's Vineyard's got quite the power play and some big, strong, talented kids coming out here. So hopefully Medfield can weather this and keep this lead going into the second period, or try to steal one here. Get it, dumped, held in by Martha's Vineyard. Murphy comes across. The back door. Trying the back door. Got to get there. Oh! Lawler had it. Kroll takes it. Matt Trieber gets it. Dumps it in deep. Nice play. That a good play. Dumps it down deep. Going to kill the penalty off. Minute and 2 left. Medfield sitting back, waiting. Pass to the middle. Gets a shot off. Graham hits it on the pads. Goes Martha's Vineyard trying to set it up. Out to the points. Gets a shot off. Goes back behind the net. Rougeau picks it up for Martha's Vineyard. Tries to get out to his point. Trieber gets out there. Over to the other point. Down deep. Martha's Vineyard, Medfield doing a good job at the blocking of the pass. Nice job clearing that out. Great job by Matty Kroll. Extra effort diving on that one. 26 seconds left in this power play. Martha's Vineyard coming over the blue line, trying to make some moves. Medfield kicks it back out. Kroll's got it. Gets blocked by Martha's Vineyard. Stays in the goal. Oh, it's a quick one. Graham ties it up. That was a tricky one. Bounce. It almost went over Graham's pads. 1:04 left in the period and 7 seconds left in this power play. Medfield's done a nice job on this one. Martha's Vineyard's only got 1 or 2 shots on goal here, so out for Medfield is Robert Trieber. Looks like Scannell and Russo, Trieber and Reef. Medfield wins that draw. Nice job. Reef puts it all the way out to the neutral zone. Penalty is over. Medfield back to full strength. McLean goes right out, hits the ice. The break in the action here. I'm not quite sure anyone knows why, but not sure. It looks like they're going to have a face-off at center ice here, so must have been something Martha's Vineyard did, or right outside the midfield zone. So 53 seconds left in this period. If you just join us, Medfield's winning 2-1 at this point. Midfield does a good job getting the puck out of the zone. Scannell picks it up, neutral zone. Martha's Vineyard dumps it back in. Midfield has it in the neutral zone again. Russo does a nice job. Scannell's got some wheels. He's trying to dig deep. McLean grabs it. He's knocked down by 2 of them. Still battling, still battling. 26 seconds left. Martha's Vineyard breaking out. Matty Kroll loses an edge around the corner. McLean takes that, takes a hit. Kroll's back up, gets the puck around, dumps it up the boards. They hold it in. Trying to have McLean bounce it out. Martha's Vineyard does a nice job. 2-1. Here we go here, folks. It's heading into the third period. If you're just joining us, of the MIAA State Tournament, Medfield High School 2, Martha's Vineyard 1, heading into the third period. We'll be back to join you shortly. Thank you. We start the third period. It's Medfield 2, Martha's Vineyard 1, heading into the last period. Gets it in the neutral zone, hits them, drops. Picked up by Martha's Vineyard. Nice defense by Medfield. Lawler breaks it back the other way. Dumps it in, back to the neutral zone. Reef steps in front, dumps it deep. Lawler heads in. Matt Treber forechecking. Martha's Vineyard breaking out of the zone. Picked off, picked in the middle. Reef stepping up. Doesn't get it out. Treber picks it up, dumps it back. Hirschfeld picks it to the middle. Lawler does a nice job of bouncing that out. Forechecking, Medfield on a line change. Lawler forechecking down deep. Still battling for that puck. McLean comes out of here. The puck is loose. Martha's Vineyard clears that one. Medfield holds it back in. Martha's Vineyard dumps it back out. Next goal's a big one. 2-goal lead or a tie game. McLean, nice move over the side, gets broken up in neutral zone. Scannell throws it in on net. Martha's Vineyard clears it around. Out to Kroll. Kroll bouncing. McLean picks it up. Martha's Vineyard takes it over. The puck is still bouncing. Martha's Vineyard dumps it down deep. Kroll takes that one. Takes it around the net. When he tries to tip it out. Dumps it back out. Martha's Vineyard right back in. Kroll's got some skating room, stops, pushes it down. Scannell loses that one. It goes in on up to Dresden's. Scannell gets it mid-center ice, dumps it in deep. Murphy comes over. Puck's thrown in on Graham. Graham glove saves it. Face off to the left of Graham, or to the right, excuse me. Capucci, Thomas, and Dresden's out for Medfield. With Treber and Reef on defense. Robert Treber takes it behind the net, comes around, goes to get it out, dumps it out to Thomas, just ahead of him, right back in. Reef picks it right back out. That's going to be icing for Medfield. Break in the action here. It is 12:37 left to go in this game, and Medfield is clinging to a one-goal lead, leading Martha's Vineyard 2-1. Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Treber come back on the ice for Medfield with Robert Treber and Nigel Reef on defense. Lawler gets that one. Pops it over to Matt Treber. Matt's got it, can't get to it. Martha's Vineyard holds it in. It's deflected to the other side. Hirschfeld gets it, pounds it out, up to Treber. Treber takes it in around Martha's Vineyard. He's got it deep, coming around. He slides it back, no one's there. Nice rush by Matt. Medfield putting the heat on him here. Trying to hold it in. They get it, they break it out. The Vineyard. Reef holds him out. Martha's Vineyard gets it back around, comes to the point, blocked. Martha's Vineyard gets another shot, another block. Hirschfeld gets it in the corner, tries to clear it, he does. Hits off a Martha's Vineyard defender, no icing. Medfield gets a line change. We got Scannell, McLean, and Russo coming out for Medfield. Kroll and Murphy on defense. Kroll gets it over the red line, dumps it in deep. Russo's first forechecker, heading in. McLean helping him out, bounces it out to center ice. Passes over. McLean, Russo does a nice job back checking there. Puts it up to Russo. Russo's got it and coming across. Tries a two-lane pass to McLean. He misses that. It does go in deep to the Martha's Vineyard Dome, though. Scannell holding tight, forechecking. Be sure Medfield would love to get a goal here and get a 2-goal lead. Really put the heat on Martha's Vineyard here. Right now we're trailing by, they're winning by a goal. Scannell takes it, stops it, gets a shot on goal. Nice low one. It's loose. Nice stop by the Martha's Vineyard goaltender. Okay, McLean gets his opportunity, coming over the net, taking it deep. Holds on. Hagen going back on defense. Treba takes that. Eyes up the puck. Takes it around the net. Dumps it up to the corner to Dresden. Dresden bounces it up to Hagen. Back in. 10:24. It's a Medfield 2-1 lead here. Thomas, the two-lane pass to Dresden. He fires it low. Martha's Vineyard breaking out. 3. Medfield forecheckers hustling back. Throws it in deep. Thomas is struggling to get that one. Nice job by Brett fighting that one out. Icing by Medfield. Face off down to the right of the Medfield goaltender. 10:02 left in this one. Medfield 2. Martha's Vineyard 1. Hirschfeld, Lawler, and Treba come out for this one. Puck gets out of the zone. Martha's Vineyard's going to have to clear. Delayed offsides. Robert Treba gets it behind the net. Tips it up. Hirschfeld gets to the center ice. Keeps going forward. Lawler picks it back up. Back up to Treba. Treba bounces it to Reef. Reef gets picked off. Hit by Lawler. Hirschfeld picks that one up to Lawler. Oh, Treba wasn't quite. Back in. A lot of sloppy play, kind of neutral around. Who wants the puck? Medfield gets it, puts it on Lawler. He misses it. Bounces back to Treba. 2-on-1 here for nice play by Reef. Treba hits Pat Lawler. It's offsides Medfield. I think Hirschfeld went on and Russo came off and went offside there. So it's 9:09 left in the third period here, and it's Medfield 2, Martha's Vineyard 1. If you are joining us, you're watching the Mass State playoffs with Medfield High School and Martha's Vineyard. Medfield holding to a 2-1 lead with 9 minutes to go in the game. Nice play by Kroll to intercept that. McLean's got some speed. He's going to take it deep. Passes out front, no one there. Scannell. Murphy picks it up. Up to Russo again, picked off by Martha's Vineyard, heading the other way. Murphy picks that one up, puts it up to Scannell. Scannell bounces it out to the neutral zone. Medfield going for a line change, or a couple of guys getting off. McLean blocks that one, can't find it. Gets in control of it again. Scannell picks it up and goes deep with it. Dresden's coming off the bench. Dude, Murphy holds that one nice. Brings it down deep. Back out to Reef. Reef takes a shot too high. Gets blocked by a couple of Martha's Vineyard guys, quite frankly. Excuse me, that's Capucci on that shot. Dresden's battling in the corners. Puck's loose. Medfield keeps it in the zone, dumps it back down deep. Dresden's in the corner. Bounces up into the glass again. Face-off will be outside the zone, closer to the Martha's Vineyard bench, right outside the offensive zone. With Treba and Reef on defense, and we have Capucci, Hagen, and Dresden's on offense. Martha's Vineyard hits the neutral zone, puck in hand, picked up again, shot by Grant, blocked. Martha's Vineyard putting some pressure on here. Trieber does a nice job of getting it out. Capucci over the middle. Pushes it into Hagen, gets cut off. Dangerous pass there back to Trieber. He clears it the other way. Medfield playing a pretty good, consistent third period here. Capucci takes it deep into the Martha's Vineyard end. Trieber's at the point trying to hold it. He can't hold it, but he does hold the defender. Lawler comes back on the ice. Matt Trieber comes back on the ice. And Justin Hirschfeld comes back on the ice for Medfield. Back out front, tries to tuck it, goal! Matty Trieber on a rebound from Patrick Lawler. Lawler came around the net, tried to stuff it home, bounced off the goalie's pad right on Trieber's stick, and Trieber puts it home. There's a little sigh of relief here. Medfield gets a 3-1 lead on Martha's Vineyard. There is 6:56 left in this third period. Medfield has got a 2-goal lead here, and let's hope they can hold on to that. Here we have facing off at center ice again. Hirschfeld, Lawler, and Trieber are staying. Murphy and Kroll on defense. Medfield wins the face-off. Kroll takes it behind his own net, bounces it over to Murphy. Murphy up to Hirschfeld, and Hirschfeld takes it off. Trieber's up. Broken up. Murphy does a nice job at the point to bang it back in, but Martha's Vineyard right back at it. Murphy has a nice leg check, nice hip check there, and sends a guy right over him, closer to us here. McLean picks it up coming off the bench, reverses the direction, heads the other way, got a head of steam, gets poke checked, gets it back, keeps it bang, dump it deep. Medfield did a good job there dumping it deep. Martha's Vineyard controls the pass. McLean picks that off, tries to come in close, tries the short side. The Martha's Vineyard goalie puts a stop on that one. It's 5:55 left in this one. Medfield holding to a 3-1 lead. If Medfield is fortunate enough to hang on here, they will play the winner of the next game coming up after this, which is Oliver Ames High School against Westwood High School. Time and date to be determined. Got to win this one first. Martha's Vineyard breaks out, heading over the neutral zone. Number 5's got some good wheels. Takes a shot, goes way over the net, goes all the way down the other end of the ice. The Capucci, Thomas, Reef pushes it out front. Medfield battling, Martha's Vineyard battling. Who knows who's coming out with this one? Dresens takes it, pops it over to Thomas. Thomas got a semi-break. He can't get a hold of the puck. He throws it out on net. The goalie holds the short side. Medfield trying to regroup. Thomas doing a great job down low, looking, battling, keeping that puck down deep. Dresens in to help him out. Dresens comes out with it, keep holding, gets it back to Thomas. Thomas has it by himself. He's got some room. He dumps it. Martha's Vineyard kicks it to the side. They break out, heading down the other end. Kroll does a nice job picking that up. Here comes Thomas back the other way. Dumps it in deep for a line change. Kroll did a nice job there. Matty Trieber loses control of the puck. Does try to fight back. Murphy pulls it aside, gets some air, cleans it out, up to Lawler. Lawler gets it. He could be on a breakaway. Shoots. Save. Hirschfeld pushes it back down to Lawler. Lawler comes out of there, hits him in the front. Oh, just misses Trieber. Trieber has it behind the net. Coming, he's holding. He recircles back to Lawler. Lawler comes out of the corner with it. Rolls it up to the point. Kroll dumps it in deep. Rebound. Martha's Vineyard goalie picks it up. tough angle from where I'm standing to see the corners, so bear with me. We're breaking the action. There's 3:41 left in this game. Medfield is holding to a 3-1 lead over Martha's Vineyard High School. Medfield controls it, gets it to Reef. Reef gets a shot, goes wide of the net. Another one goes across the net. McLean in there for forechecking. Tyler Araujo from the Vineyard comes out, got a head of speed, throws it up, they dump it in deep. Reef takes it. Robert Trieber tying Martha's Vineyard up down the... Trieber does it. There goes Russo, get it over the line and dump it deep. Nice job. Medfield going for their line change. Martha's Vineyard guy falls down, Medfield forecheck, and he gets to his feet and gets it back. Nice pass. Jumps over the stick. Murphy's got it. Not held in. Hagen in a foot race. Trying to get the corner. Gets it. Can't get the shot. Oh! Nice hauled in by Kroll. Holds it in. Dumps it down deep. Dresden's out front, gets pushed off, the net goes off, the whistle blows. 2:19 left in this game, folks. Looks like Medfield has a good chance to move on in the tournament here. They win, they hold on here, they'll play the winner of Oliver Ames and Westwood. Time and date to be determined. Westwood and Oliver Ames are coming on after the Medfield game here, so people will have to wait until that game's over to see who they face. Looks like it's going to be Plymouth South and Canton coming out of the other side of the bracket, and then these two winners will face off each other to go play the winner of the North Division in the Boston Garden. So that's the goal for the kids, win 4 games and get to the Boston Garden. Break in the action, timeout by Martha's Vineyard. There's 2:19 left in this game, and Medfield is holding to a 3-1 lead. Again, if they are able to hold on here, they will go on and play the winner of Westwood and Oliver Ames.
At the conclusion of the game, I'd like to ask all fans to please exit through the side front doors only. Do not exit through the lobby in which you entered. Side doors only. Thank you.
All right, here goes the final push coming out of the timeouts. It's Hirschfeld, Lawler, Trieber, Matt Trieber, number 8, Will Murphy, and Matty Kroll on the defense. Got 2:19 in this one. They will kill this and take it and go to the next round of the MIAA playoff. Lawler wins it, but no one's there. It goes to neutral ice. Kroll picks it back up, dumps it, held on, offsides. Face off right outside the zone. Kroll gets the puck, dumps it up to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld a little too far ahead of him to pick it up. Back in to Kroll, dumps it back in again. Midfield delayed offsides, has to clear. Offside, should be offsides, Medfield. Nope. Kroll gets it again, he's going to dump it in. That should be icing. Nope. Does a nice job of not hitting it softly to get it down deep. Scannell takes it down deep. Nice move by Jack, still controlling that puck. Still working it, circles it back around. There goes Lawler. Lawler's going to hopefully try to do the same thing, kill this clock. Medfield takes it up deep, delayed offsides again. Medfield clears the zone. Rest of the guys get off to finish that line change. And that should be no icing, no icing. It goes over to Russo. Russo dumps it up into the neutral zone. Medfield doesn't need any more goals. Oh, McLean steals it and misses the open net as Martha's Vineyard pulls their goalie to get this one done. Martha's Vineyard breaking the other way, 1:03 left. Kroll takes it, takes control. Puck goes out of the zone. Martha's Vineyard's got to clear. 45 seconds left here, folks. Trieber gets it. Back over to Kroll. Kroll to Trieber. Trieber trying to tie it up behind the goal. Does a good job of tying it up. Martha's Vineyard finally gets it. Right in the slot. Block. Loose. At the open net, Trieber picked him up. Robert's doing a great job on the boards, killing this clock and keeping the puck out of the hands of Martha's Vineyard. He still has it. Still has it. He's doing a good job of the delay. Just keeps moving it along the boards. They can't get it away from him. Kroll's over there to help him out. Medfield's going to win this one, folks. Ball game. Medfield 3, Martha's Vineyard 1. Stay tuned for a time and a date for the next round. Heading into the third round, they're 2 more away from heading to the Boston Garden. They'll play the winner of Westwood and Oliver Ames next. Time and date to be determined. Hopefully you can join us for the next round.
Production support provided by Medfield.tv. Access to our community.